Hey y'all, so I want to be able to talk to you today about my experience doing an 11-day water fast. Y'all, I'm gonna be honest with you, when I did this fast, this was during a time where I was truly trying to grow spiritually in my relationship with God. I felt like there were still things, and I still feel this way. There are many things about God that I want to be able to know. I wanted to know how God feels about me. I wanted to know his thoughts about me. I wanted him to be able to show me my purpose. And I realized that as I seek God, that is when he is going to show me more and more of himself and continue to blow my mind as he continues to reveal himself to me. So when I did this water fast, y'all, I was really searching for God. I was really looking for God. I wanted God to show up. Like, I started this fast with a spirit of expectancy. I was expecting God to show up and to show out for me. And I knew that when I would do this fast, God was going to be able to reveal the things to me that I had prayed for. Now, let me just be honest with y'all. When I did this fast, your girl was starving. I was hungry. I was very hungry. And, I'm not going to lie. I didn't do the fast perfectly. Like, yes, I was able to abstain from food, and I was able to be committed to the fast, making sure that I'm praying, making sure that I'm reading, making sure that I'm truly in my secret place with God and that I remember my aim and my objective when doing this fast. But y'all, it was hard. It was very hard. This was my first ever water fast. Like, usually people would do 3 days, but you see, I'm very ambitious, y'all. Like, I'd be like, I could do it. 11 days, I could do it, y'all. I could do it. That's how I felt. And I'm glad that I did it because during the fast, it was like, God was speaking to me. And you're doing a fast, right? When things start to go wrong. Like, you feel almost like you're being spiritually attacked. It's like things around you. You have a whole bunch of circumstances that arise all of a sudden. Things start going wrong. That's how you know you're doing a fast right. I remember each and every day I wrote down the scriptures that I wanted to study. I wrote down the scriptures that I wanted to meditate on. And I made sure that I meditated on these scriptures throughout the day. Like, I wasn't just studying and reading a whole bunch of chapters and not digesting the things that I was reading. See, when I was originally starting out in my relationship with the Lord, when I would read chunks of things. And it was like I wasn't even digesting the things that I was reading. So I've learned that small bites equal a meal, as evangelist Lakeisha M. Johnson says. Small bites equal a meal. And so when I was reading, I was able to digest the things that I was reading, and God began to speak to me. And one of the things that I've learned, throughout a fast is that if you are writing down every single day the things that God is telling you, you'll be able to truly see, like, God speaks to us in so many different ways. Like, you really got to be able to know the voice of God. And you will only know the voice of God if you are in your secret place, if you begin to remove the distractions and pull away from the things that really don't serve a purpose in your life and really don't serve a purpose, especially in the season that you're in. When you begin to pull yourself away from those things, when you begin to mute the voices of the world and you start to turn up the notifications of God, you're able to hear God as clear as day. And I was truly able to hear the voice of God. And even now, I'm still becoming more familiar with God's voice and how he speaks to me, and every single day in my secret place, I was like, God, I'm expecting you to do a miracle for me. Like, I'm expecting you to blow my mind. I want you to blow my mind. I don't want to become so familiar with you that I limit and restrict you to what you did for me in my last fast. Like, I don't want to become so familiar with you that I limit and restrict you to what you did for me in my last season. Like, I really need you to come through for your girl. I need you to come through for the kid because I'm expecting a blessing. I'm expecting something right now in this moment with you. And, we're going in with that attitude for every fast that I was doing. God was like, okay, I see you got faith. you know, I am going to blow your mind. God began to give me dreams during the 11-day water fast. He showed me where I was at and where he desired me to be and how he was going to take me there. And he didn't show me everything, but he showed me in part. And he just wanted to be able to show me in part so that I can truly trust him and I can truly put my faith in him to provide, to be my protector, to be my defender, to be my advocator, to be my healer, to be my deliverer, to be all the things that God says that he is. And when I did that, y'all, man, when I tell you, like, God, he never fails, he never disappoints, like, he really came through. And, you know, going without food for a certain amount of time, especially for an 11-day fast, your body does feel weak. Like, I did feel weak. I did have headaches, but I continued to push forward and to persevere, because to be honest, I did not want to say that I was going to do something and not do it. Like, this was a vow that I made to God, and I said I'm gonna go full force with it. I'm gonna follow through with it, and I did. So I just want to encourage y'all, like, when you are fasting and you are praying, I need you to have a spirit of expectancy. Like, know that whatever it is that you are standing in need of, when you're doing your praying and fasting in your secret place with God, like, go the extra mile for God. Like, know that your fasting and praying is not in vain, and know that fasting and praying requires a sacrifice, because your girl loves food. I love food. I live for food. Food is my thing, y'all. I can't, that was very hard for me. And then my mom had the audacity to be cooking all my favorite dishes, like mac and cheese, ziti. Like, what the hell? You know, I'm on a fast. Everybody want to cook all the good foods when you want to fast. But anyways, I was able to maintain everything, to maintain, you know, not breaking the vow and, you know, not doing the things I shouldn't be doing. I also made sure that I didn't listen to secular music either. Like, I wanted to make sure that I was so in tune with the voice of God that I wouldn't miss anything that he had to say, because I was really looking to hear from God. And I feel like when you're doing your fast and you're fasting and praying, make sure you have a journal. Make sure you're writing down the things that God is saying to you. Make sure you're just writing down the scriptures that you want to meditate on, and truly write down, like, your goals and your objectives, you know, even for the day. Like, that truly helps. Journaling really helps you to get a clear focus of what it is that you are trying to accomplish and what it is that you're trying to achieve, and to also, like, clear your mind. You know, there's certain times where you just got to be able to clear your mind and write down all the things that God has to tell you. So I just want to be able to encourage you and to let you know, if you are someone who has thought about fasting, maybe has never fasted before, do it. Like, fasting is good for you spiritually. Fasting is good for you physically as well. And God will reward you for your fasting and praying. Your fasting and praying is never in vain. All right? If this video has resonated with you, I suggest that you like, comment, and subscribe, and feel free to share the video. You know, I'm all about saving lives for Jesus Christ. We in this together.